All right, so if you're a freight broker processing about 50 plus loads a week, then this video is definitely for you. Let's say, for example, on average, you process about 400 loads a month. That will correspond to roughly about 300 emails weekly. Now, let's just say each email takes you about 6 to 10 minutes, and this will include the rate confirmation, POD, or maybe additional charges, right? So on a monthly, you're going to spend about 120 to 200 hours of manual data entry. At the end of the year, that's going to cost you roughly around $36,000 to $60,000 out of $25 an hour, which is a lot. And it's slowing also your invoice cycle, because instead of processing those paperwork within 1 to 2 days, then it's going to take you maybe 5 to 7 days, right? So I have built 3 different workflow automation that's going to allow you to process all those paperwork within a few seconds, right? So the first workflow that you see here, this will be for the rate confirmation. The second one will be for the BOL, and then the third one will be for any additional charges that you may receive. So this workflow, basically the way it works is you receive an email, and you extract all the information from a PDF, and then it will organize it into your database. And it's basically the same for the 2 other workflow. And this is on the back end. So you're not going to be messing with any of that, but what you will see is everything will be processed automatically. All right, so let's assume that you're ready to receive a rate confirmation from your shipper, and this is the email you are going to receive, right? This is the rate confirmation, the PDF form that you're about to receive in your inbox, right? So let's just send, and we're going to run a quick test here. And this is your inbox. So it's probably a lot of files, a little bit messy, right? And you just received that. Now, for this example, let's just use this database. This is Airtable, and then let's just say that this is what you use to input all your information, right? So normally what you have to do is to go into the rate confirmation and manually put those information here and make sure everything is correct. But with this automation, it will be done completely automatic. It takes about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you will see it appear right here. So that's going to save you a lot of time, right? Instead of doing every single load that takes you 3 to 4 minutes, then this one will take you about 10 to 15 seconds. And there you go, right? Voila. So you have all the information that you need here, the dates, the delivery time, and all other information, the rates. The great thing about this automation, it will refer you to the link. So if you click right here, it will take you to the load confirmation. If you need to make any adjustments, then you can refer to that, right? Another thing also is that it will send you a Slack, which is a notification letting you know that you just received a load confirmation and all the important information that you maybe need to look at. So if you click also on the link, it will also refer you to that particular rate con. All right, so the second test that we're going to run right now is for BOL. So let's just say a carrier just delivered the load for this particular load confirmation that we just did, and it's sending you all those image of the delivery, right? So we're going to send, and then you just receive that into your inbox, right? So that will activate the second workflow, right? So those are the fields that will be filled. So it will give you basically the POD link when it was received, delivered, and then also you'll be able to refer to that link if you need to double check whatever the driver just sent you, right? And all that is saving you a lot of time because you don't have to dig into your email anymore. It is done automatically. Keep in mind, this is custom, so it's not a generic solution. So I'll be looking into your company and then look into the different formats, because I know you're receiving a lot of emails with different formats from the shippers. So we want to make sure that everything is done correctly and properly configured. There's no issue. So this is a custom solution for your operation, right? So it's going to take a few seconds here, and then you'll be able to see it appear right here. There you go. So you have received a POD, and this is when it was received. You have the time, and if you click right here, and then it will refer you to the folder with all the image from the driver, which is pretty cool, right? And then if you come right here to your channel, it will notify you that you just received a BOL for that particular load, right? So you're saving a lot of time. This can be maybe an email notification, whichever you want to use. All right, so the third workflow we're going to test today is going to be for detention, additional charge. So the driver maybe stay a little bit longer, maybe 4 hours, and he's sending you all those images proving that he stay a little bit longer. So you just receive that into your email, and then let's go back into our database right here. And then there is a field that was already prepared for that, and then it was going to be able to populate those fields. So you'll be able to have the link for the charge, the date, and and you'll be able to also, the same thing, same principle. You can refer to the link here, and then it will take you to the charges. So it's going to take a few seconds again, and then it will appear. Okay. The great thing about this automation is it's going to save you a lot of time, because if you have, again, like 20 loads a day, and then you have to do all those tasks manually, then we already did the calculation, right? You're spending a lot of money and a lot of time doing those tasks. You could be booking more loads. So here we go, right? We have the link, and if you click right here, then there is the folder for the charges, and then you can always click on that to be able to verify this everything is correct, right? So great. And then on top of that, you also have the notification letting you know that you have additional charges for that particular load right here with 3 files. All right, so this is a quick summary of what we just discussed. This is current operation that you're running, and after LOGIXOPS, this is how much money you will be able to save, right? So you're saving a lot of time, 94% down, and then you're saving close to $2,000 to $4,000 a month, and then you'll be able to grow, right? So if you are stuck at maybe 100 loads a week, maybe you can scale to 150, because now your team have more time to dedicate into booking more loads instead of doing manual data entry. So if this solution sounds good, and then if you see the value of it, then we can book a quick audit. It's completely free. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes to determine if it's a good fit for your company, and then we can help you get your time back and save your money. Thank you for watching.